Welcome guys, back to Forza Motorsport 7. It is me, Jam Sankith. I probably don't need to explain that, but we're here, well, like I said, we're here back on Forza Motorsport 7 for the second round of the Drivers' Cup Championship. The Forza Drivers' Cup as it is, and it's 10 laps here at the Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit, I might add, here in the pouring rain, and I've put the difficulty up to Unbeatable. I'll show you. Driver type difficulty Unbeatable, accept. So yeah, it's going to be unbeatable. If you missed the first race in Long Beach, there's a link in the description. We had a very good race in the Harvey Norman Nissan Altima, well, Simone Di Silvestro's Nissan Altima, but let's get underway here at Brands Hatch. 10 laps. One of my favourite circuits, but I really prefer the Indy circuit, if anything, to the Grand Prix circuit, but it's going to be an exciting race. I don't know what I'm in cockpit camera for, but okay. So it's on Unbeatable, so I don't expect to be winning this one, but then again, it's been a few days. It's been a little bit longer than I would plan to have been last time I played Forza. We're trying to make it 3 wide up at Druids. We're bumping on a Ford and a Holden, so as we're going past it, well, we're getting passed by a Mercedes. That's normal to me. F1 2017 career. Got a short shift a little there. The way quicker in a straight line coming out of Graham Hill Bend. Now coming through to Surtees. If I remember it being called Surtees, but oh, I'm sorry about that, Mr. Caterpillar Holden. I didn't mean to door slam you there. Yeah, got to be careful down there. So they are going to be quicker in a straight line for a little bit. Cause normally in these wet races on Forza, I normally come into it at the end of the race, so don't expect me to be that good through here as it gets very dark through here. Can we lunge up the inside? We're in a V8 supercar though. But that doesn't mean we can just throw it up the inside of anybody. Gotta watch out for the puddles because they're lethal on Forza. Oh, we've hit the back of Sam UK there. Okay, so we're through safe. Well, we sort of safely through that corner. But yeah, we're doing okay here. Well, not doing okay here, but we're coming through out of clearways, down to the start-finish line, as we complete the first lap here at Brands Hatch in 8th position, so that's not too bad. Paddock Hill in a full racing speed in a V8 supercar in the rain, not going that well. Okay, we've outbraked ourselves at Druids, so we just need to try and stay in contention with the rest of these for when we start to get our... Well, when we start being quick, should I say. Can't get my words out today. But then again, I have only been up like 15 minutes before recording this, so... So I'm not fully away because we go through that. Yeah, that's a little bit of puddle there. We're doing okay. But the problem is we're going to be too far back by the time we get to the front group, or by the time our car starts getting into the stages where it's going to be the quickest. But as well, yeah, that's not really good. Got to be dancing it around the outside there. So we're losing time to, well, Fat Boy, who's leading the race. That says we're good turn through clearways that time, but I've got a feeling we're losing time to the rest of the field, but we just need to stay there. We've not moved up any positions as we're just about to bin it into the gravel at Paddock. I'm off at Paddock. So down to 14th. That's not where you would have wanted to be, but we wasn't holding these group of cars up ahead, so we might be able to catch them. Well, at least it's not just going to be me riding around in 8th position all by myself. But I'll be quiet for a few moments, guys, so you can hear the sound of the V8 supercar. I was planning on getting a run around the outside of him there to do this, to try and go around the outside at clearways. He backed out of it, thankfully. It was a stupid move anyway if I would have pulled it off, or if it would have ended in tears. But is it starting to... No, I thought about to say for a second there, is the rain starting to get easier? But we're on lap 4 of 10, so we're just coming up to halfway, and we're only in 13th after binning it at paddock. Could have been a lot worse, but paddock is full of... No, not paddock. Druids is full of puddles. Okay, apparently that was a good turn. I hope it was. We've got a Holden Commodore ahead of us. A Red Bull Holden Commodore. Is it? Well, it's got Red Bull on the back anyway, but... Sadly, we only really have highlights in the UK, the Supercar series. If I was any closer, I would have gone up the inside there, but it's not really well, it is a passing chance through there, but it's not really part of my specialty, which is just dive bombing it up the inside. But up here, no, we're late on the brakes. He's early on the brakes, but we wasn't close enough. But we're definitely close enough through here. Okay, so we're up into 12th position. Yes, we're doing okay here. Yeah, but also, guys, remember to pick which of the next Forza Driver Cup thing you want to see after the V8 Supercars. Because we've got 6 races here, and then we will be finishing. Well, we'll be finishing up the V8 Supercars in a few weeks' time. I might try and push one of these out once a week. But yeah, let me know which one you would want to see of the Forza Driver Cup things. I think I think it was... Did I leave it in the first video? Well, I asked you guys which one you wanted to see, but... Oh, if you would let me know which one you wanted to see. I've got my eye on the early prototype races, but if you want to see that, which is the old, like, XJR9s and stuff like that, so let me know in the comments of either this video or... when it comes to the later races. Can we get up the inside here? Can we... I'm risking it this time. A bit of contact again over the curb. We're pushing him wide. That's not very fair that I did that, but... we're almost back into the top 10. And we're going to be halfway in this race now. Okay, so we've reached the halfway point as the starting to come in. The car is starting to come in now. On the brakes for Paddock Hill Bend. One of the best corners in British motorsport, I feel. Up the inside at Druids on Peacekeeper M16. Yes, we certainly go up the inside and make the pass there. And as well as the car just getting a bit better, I'm starting to get better with the circuit as well, so So I'm starting to learn how to drive Brands Hatch in the rain in a supercar now. Because I don't normally race the Aussie V8s here. Let alone in the rain. I didn't expect it to be this fun in the rain, to be fair, but... There, that's nice through there. I keep finding myself leaning into corners. So if I'm talking and then I go slightly, you know, when I'm still talking it gets quieter. It's because I'm leaning into the corners for some reason. Okay, we're on the back of the Caterpillar car again. Throw it up the inside at the final turn. I'm looking, a bit of bumping. We're sliding. Do not spin it, James. Come on. We've already put it in the gravel at paddock, but look at that. We're definitely going to try up the inside, aren't we? Yeah, come on. Down into paddock hill. Nice one. We forced him out on his way. It was a kind of a torrid car move to get up the inside the way we did, but... Down into second gear for Graham Hill Bend. Sliding off Graham Hill Bend. So we're coming around to start the on the 7th time through this Grand Prix loop. I probably should have really done some practice for this race, to be fair, but where's the fun in practicing and being the best at everything? It's taken us like 5 laps to get even anywhere near the position where we was before, which was in 8th. But we're a lot closer to 7th. Go up the inside again, up here, up at the top of the hill. Oh, bit of contact again with him, with the Monster Energy Ford Falcon. But threw it into P8 as we outbrake ourselves slightly. Run a little wide through there, but it's okay. We're still going in a straight line. This time, James, don't bin it off into paddock. Okay, so the end of lap 7, start of lap 8, 3 to go. As we're in 8th position, and everybody is quite close together, which means there might be a chance to win. Or at least get on the podium for today's race. I'm beginning to think I should have had Long Beach on Unbeatable as well, because this difficulty is actually quite fun. It's just the fact that it's raining that really put me off at first. As we up the inside, yeah, a bit of contact there. You could have given me some room there, mate. But we're up to a race high of P7 with 3 laps to go. All the AI are driving through that puddle. I'm going to try and avoid it. Okay, it stopped raining out on circuit as well, so this should be interesting. That's a perfect turn when you come out sliding sideways on full revs as we go down to first gear through there, which didn't need to, but I did anyway. Okay, so we've got 2 laps to go this time, and my charge to try and catch Don is looking less likely of beating Don, of probably just finishing in 6th or 5th. But it's not the disaster as it was after we put it in paddock, as we go up the inside at paddock this time, and we make it stick. Surprisingly, we made it stick through paddock. I don't know how I did that, but actually a P4 might be on offer here with 2 laps to go, because the car's starting to come into its own, and now that it's not raining, it's looking good. So Okay, so let's see what we can do now. Just over 15 minutes, at least it's not a long video for me to bore you guys with. I'm going to go for the move up the inside here. This is risky, a bit of contact. We both stay on the racetrack. What a move. Well, not what a move. It was a bit forceful, but I want to take P5. Another good turn through there as we slide in through the exit. And I've binned it. I've binned it. This is not good. This is not good for our Forza Driver Cup hopes. Thankfully, the car behind us wasn't too far back, so P7. Alright, I'll take P7, but we've got one lap to go. We might be able to catch the car in front. Just think we could have been on for the podium in this race, but I binned it into the final couple corners. But just think where we would have been if I didn't bin it at paddock on that first couple of laps, but okay, time to take P6 off a good friend of mine. As the tyre on the outside, the right side of the car on the rear, is starting to show signs of wear by the looks of things. Both rear tyres are now, actually. Okay, we're still in 7th. It's not going to be... I don't think we're going to be able to get any higher than 7th now after I binned it, but never say never, because we could be quick through these next few corners. I was trying to avoid that puddle, but I didn't want to lose too much time, but it's okay. Yeah, we're not going to catch the cars ahead now. Just don't bin it this time into the gravel. I will lose the Forza points lead of the Forza Drivers' Cup this time. But it means that the next few races are going to be more important. We're going to have to try and win the next few. We've already won one, of course, but we get as close as we can to P6. But we're on the gravel and the exit of clearway, sorry, as we come across the line to finish in, well, 10 seconds off the lead in 7th position here in Brands Hatch today. Yeah, my fault for actually running off the road completely on quite a few of these corners, but Don wins, well, Fat Boy wins ahead of S. Frey. G-Man finishes 3rd. Yeah, so it's not bad. The top 3 positions are on the podium are friends of mine. I finish in 7th behind another friend of mine in 6th. 137.2, 130. Okay, so we was the quickest, but only 12 cars have finished by the looks of things. But nonetheless, let's have a look at the Forza driver standings after that race. And yeah, so we're down to P4. Okay, so G-Man is in the lead, Don has moved up to 2nd, and Stephen is 3rd. So yeah, not bad at all. We're down to P4 though. We've lost 3 positions, but the next race is going to be better for us, hopefully, fingers crossed. And I will see you guys there, so thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, let me know in the comments. And I will see you guys in race 3 of the Forza Drivers' Cup.